WGN Weekend. I'm Bill Molller here for another 25 minutes or so. You know, it's baseball season underway. We've got a Cubs game, a game that counts later on this show. And I'll be at the Monday home opener. Am I talking about that too much? I seem to bring it up a lot. Yes, I'm very proud. Yay. It's the perfect time to tell you about a program that the people sitting around the All-State Showcase studio table have been involved with. The program allows kids with disabilities to, well, play baseball and to make some lasting friendships. It's called Keshet's Buddy Baseball in Buffalo Grove. Dean Classman, did I get that right, Keshet?
Yes, Keshet.
Keshet. You're the founder of Classman Financial Services. We also have Seth Goldberg and Mitch Capel. Got your name right.
You did,
Yeah.
yes.
So what is Keshet?
Keshet is an organization that works with individuals with special needs. They've been around for about 25 years now.
What's the story behind your getting involved?
Well, I was coaching my son in baseball, and to make a long story short, if you have children, you know that sometimes there's a challenge with some of the kids, and I had a kid with special needs be my assistant coach. His coach quit, and then the next year he asked me to be his coach, and for the last 14 years I've been involved with Buddy Baseball.
What touched you about it?
These kids, they're amazing. They're amazing individuals. It's, as you could hear Seth talk about it, they have amazing energy.
All right, Seth, you're on. Talk about it. Show that amazing energy.
Well, I've been doing it since 1994 is when Buddy Baseball started in Buffalo Grove. And I was on the younger lead for till I was 21. And when the Buffalo Grove Park District told the older kids that we couldn't play anymore, well, I took a stand and did what I believed in. And I said, you know what? You're not going to put us down. We want to continue playing. So they had asked me to try to be, I guess, a founder of the older league and to play. And I didn't want to be the one to sit down and say no. And Buddy Baseball is the best thing for me and for any kids with disabilities. It doesn't matter what disabilities you have the abilities to do anything.
So it made a difference in your life. Did you embrace it right out of the gate? It sounds like you're very open and upfront. You're very comfortable speaking about challenges that you face and the good that this program has brought you.
I've had people laugh at me and have called me names before so many times. And I said to myself, you know what? I want to show people what I'm capable of doing. And even if we can do it 2 minutes, let us take the time to do it. Yeah. And we can finish.
Well, you've got a great defiant spirit about you. A lot of people don't, though. They kind of withdraw from society and the world at large.
They do, and the thing that's true is a lot of the people with disabilities are they're closed in them. They don't want to talk about it. Me, on a different hand, I want to talk about it because I want to educate the people, and the people here, anywhere in the world, needs to be educated. And again, I don't want to look at the word disability. I want to look at us as we have the abilities of doing things. Yeah. And if you think it, if you believe it, you can do it, then you will achieve it.
You're right, Dean. He's great. Mitch, what's your involvement with the program?
Well, I started getting involved about 5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. A family friend had mentioned Buddy Baseball to my wife at the time, and my older son started playing. And before I talk about, I have 2 children now that play in Buddy Baseball, both who are autistic. But I have to say that the league wouldn't be nearly as popular and as fun and exciting if it wasn't for someone like Dean Classman, who, if you go to a game and you see the man's passion and enthusiasm and love of the game and love of the children and getting everybody involved, it's not really just a typical Saturday baseball game. Every game literally is an event, and a lot of that goes all towards Dean. And so I, like I said, have 2 children that are involved in Buddy Baseball, both of whom have autism. And so while they're actually athletic, the fundamentals of the game, the idea that if you hit a ball between first and second, you stop at first for a single, or if you smack a ball into center field, maybe you go for a double. My 2 boys are of the type that Dean will tell you, when they hit a ball, whether it's a dribbler
They're going for a
down
double.
the first base line, or if they smack one in the outfield, they'll go from first to second to third to home, a home run every at bat. And so Andrew, like I said, my 12-year-old has been in the league, I think it's 4 years, and he is now 65 for 65 with 65 home runs. And so he
There's a
puts
trophy somewhere,
Yeah,
I'm
he
sure.
puts he puts Babe Ruth to shame. And so his younger brother Griffin follows suit now and sees what his older brother does, and will also then, anytime he hits a ball, will always automatically hit a home run. And when they cross the plate, the smile on their face, when they throw the helmet down and they have a home run, it literally can bring a tear to your eye every single time.
Dean, is it only in Buffalo Grove?
Well, no, it's all throughout the country.
But you're just representing
I
that
represent-
particular one.
Yes.
So do you need volunteers? Do you
Yes.
need foundational support?
Well, volunteers is great. My wife, who's with us, is she's our buddy coordinator for our Keshet League. I'm in 2 leagues. One league is Keshet, and the other one is through the Buffalo Grove Recreation Association. We play those games on Wednesdays in the evening, and Seth's leagues plays Thursday evening, and then we also play on Saturday.
Well, is there a website for buddy baseball in general that people could go to? If somebody is in Tinley Park, they're not going to go to Buffalo Grove.
No, there's programs on the south side. There's programs
Right.
all
So
over.
is there a single clearinghouse website that people can go to?
Not necessarily a single
So I
one.
guess Google your
Well,
town and then buddy.
Buddy Baseball,
They-
yeah,
and
for
see
us
what-
would be keshet.org or bjra.org.
And it sounds like it's both the athletic aspects that are good and salutary, and the emotional feelings that they get, the bonding that goes on. It sounds like it's a lot of pluses
Oh,
that this program brings forth.
Not only do the players get a lot, but the volunteers get as much, if not more. And then they pay it forward, and they create their own organizations. It's amazing how I've had kids year after year come back, sometimes 3 days a week, and just give of their time and love for these
Did
children.
you think it was going to be this rewarding for you to be involved?
No.
Do volunteers think it's going to be as exciting?
No one does until they get there. And it's amazing how I call them junkies, and they just keep coming back and back and just loving it.
Yeah, it's interesting that society doesn't naturally have these kinds of programs. It takes volunteers, it takes parents getting involved, but we just don't have like a broad-based collection of activities for young children who otherwise cannot participate in mainstream sports.
Yeah, that's the best part, is seeing the community. This is a really community, and they come back, and it's just amazing. These kids and these volunteers are amazing.
Seth, do you have a position you like best?
No, I play at any position. I mean, I mainly I pitch to the actually I should say the young adults. But I also wanted to add, and I don't want Dean to forget this, but the field in Buffalo Grove that we have is the most incredible field that we could ever ask for, and it was actually a surprise, and it was a gift from the citizens of Buffalo Grove.
Really?
And
You share
the
it with
Buffalo
other
Grove-
groups?
We don't really share it with other groups because it's kind of a special field where it's not dirt. So it's a special surface field where it's a lot easier for wheelchairs and walkers. And for Dean's case in his league, kids that have crutches or hand crutches to help them walk, it's a little easier for them because, going through the dirt in a wheelchair, which I'm in, it's kind of, hard because...
You're bogged down, yeah.
Yeah, because, and the thing is, when it rains, unless it's thunderstorms or really bad outside, we don't play. But if it's only drizzling, we can play, and we don't play in the dirt. And I didn't want us to forget that, so I wanted to add that.
Mitch, is the season underway yet?
The season starts April 23rd is the 22nd.
Your kids
is the first.
bugging you about it, reminding you about it already?
All the time, and I'm reminding them if they don't, if they forget. So, and the moment they may say, I don't feel like playing today, and then the moment they get their uniform on and get there and get on the field, it's like they're in Disneyland for the hour that the game.
And
goes
it's a
on.
lot less expensive than
It's a
having-
lot less expensive.
Yeah,
so
parents, there's something
it
to
helps out
remember.
that way, absolutely.
Well, Seth, Mitch, and you, Dean Classman, thank you very much. And again, there's no specific website to go to, but just Google or
Well,
search.
if they want, if people are interested, can I give my
Yeah.
work phone number?
Yeah, sure,
My
sure.
phone number at work is 847-454-0660, and I can introduce them to the different programs on the North Shore.
People are pulling over on the Eisenhower right now to write down that phone number. Gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Well, let's go with our final giveaway. Attention, Margaret Larkin and Kevin. We're doing a giveaway, and if he hasn't done this, we'll show you how it's done. We have a new producer filling in today. The number is 312-591-7000. That's the contest line. And we will start with the fourth caller until they get to one who remembers what they need to tell to win. 312-591-7000. And that's the only line that they will answer, so don't call on the other lines. The giveaway this hour is the $50 certificate to Overstock Furniture Sales. And that's the prize. So we'll tell you who the winner is in just a minute. Considering college? Are you considering SIU? Why? Perhaps you should. Next on WGN Weekend.
Richards remembers Roger Ebert.
No, it's a tree. Their favorite tree or whatever tree's in their yard. There's a tree.